Hello, Natomas Christian School families. It is Thursday, March 2nd. It's time for another round of Thursday Thoughts. I'd like to start off this week by saying thank you to everyone who was able to make it to our Lions Night Out fundraiser held last week at Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill. When I got there about 6:30, 6:40, it seemed like the entire place was filled with NCS families. So I just want to say thank you again to everyone who was able to make it out on a Thursday night to help support our school. Speaking of fundraisers, yesterday, hopefully you were given an order form from Double Good Popcorn Sales. This is our third quarter tuition fundraiser. Tuition for our K through 12 families. If you're a preschool family and you're participating, the proceeds will be held into a total collection, a total pot for our entire preschool and divvied up between the 4 different preschool classes there. But again, the double good popcorn, Double Good is the new name of the Popcorn Palace. As a matter of fact, when we set up the account and we talked about fundraising with them about a month ago, they were still using the Popcorn Palace name. Maybe you've been exposed to them with one of your other organizations or one of your sports teams, but it's the same company and the same product, and that's who we're using for the third quarter fundraiser. We are going to run the fundraiser from March 1st, which was yesterday, and we are going to conclude it on Friday, March 17th. So we're asking that all order forms and monies be collected and turned in to Mrs. Palma in the front office by Friday, March 17th. All right, if I can switch your attentions to our preschool families real quick. Your bubble party for students is coming up next Thursday, March 9th. If Thursday is not your normal program day, your students are still invited to come and participate in the bubble party. You are asked, however, to pay the nominal fee, which I believe is $5, and then a parent or a guardian must stay with the child if this is not their normal program day on Thursday. We're looking forward to it. Miss Morgan has told us how great it is, so we're kind of excited. I'm going to try and peek my head in to see what it's all about, but the kids have been talking about it for a couple of weeks now, so it should be a whole lot of fun. But again, if Thursday is not your normal program day, you are invited to attend, but there is a $5 fee, and a parent must stay with their kid if Thursday is not their normal program day. And if I can switch gears now back to my older kids, for our students from grades K through high school, we have our NCS field trip down to the San Francisco Exploratorium. That Exploratorium date has been changed, so you may have received some information that says it is happening on Thursday, March 9th. That was our original date. However, we've had multiple scheduling conflicts on the school campus, and so it was best for us to move our Exploratorium field trip 1 week later to Thursday, March 16th. I apologize if this has caused any conflicts or inconveniences, especially being that we are in need of parent drivers and chaperones, and I know that coordinating work schedules to get the time off, or trading schedules, or whatever the case is, to be available, I know it can be a challenge, and some are already working on March 9th. So I beg your forgiveness, and we apologize. But we had about 3 or 4 different scheduling conflicts on campus that day, so we thought it would just be best to move the Exploratorium back 1 week to the 16th. So our new date is actually Thursday, March 16th. There is a payment for both chaperones and students participating. There is a $10 charge because the Exploratorium does charge us per student and per chaperone. All that information is on the permission slip, and the permission slip should have also come home yesterday. If you did not receive the permission slip for the Exploratorium, please feel free to check in with us in the front office, and we can get you another one. We are asking whether your student attends or not to please turn in the permission slip. Please mark on there. If they're not going, please mark on there no, not attending. The turning in the permission slip, mark no. will allow us to have an excused absence for that day. If we do not receive the permission slip with it marked no, the absence will be unexcused. This is an all or nothing field trip, simply meaning that either the students should attend the field trip or that they will be kept home. But again, please turn in the permission slip regardless if your student is going or not, and please mark it appropriately. And then finally, just let you guys know that we are approaching the end of the third quarter. The third quarter will end next Friday on March 10th. So at that point, you will start getting some information out, and we'll start working on progress reports. And that information will come soon as to when it is available for you to log in and see it. If you have any questions about where your student stands in any particular class, feel free to reach out to the individual teachers, and we can have that conversation. But again, the third quarter will end next Friday. And finally, as we move into, just to remind you that we have our memory verse. We're going to be on the same memory verse. So this week we've been working on Hebrews 12:1. Our Christian trait is the trait of endurance. So next week we're going to add to that. It's a progressive verse for the next several weeks. So we're going to continue to stay in Hebrews, but next week we're going to be in Hebrews 12. And we're going to do 1 through 2. So, and then finally, if I can just finish with this last note, again, it's about re-enrollment. And it's for re-enrollment for our current NCS families. This is the final month of our preferred pricing for re-enrollment before we move everyone to the new pricing structure. So only for our existing NCS families, if you re-enroll by the end of March, by March 31st, you will lock in this year's 2016-2017 tuition rates and protect yourself from the tuition increase happening next school year. But again, please, if you enroll by March 31st, please understand I'm saying that you're locking in the 2016-2017 rates, which will be less than the 2017-2018 rates. If you have questions on that, please feel free to contact the front office. Mrs. Palmer or myself can clarify it and walk you through so that you get all the correct information. So that's it for our Thursday Thoughts this week. I hope you guys have a great day, a great weekend. And until next time, God bless you. Bye.